Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing Lord of the Rings online. Yes, LOTRO. Loads and loads and loads of fun. I apologize for the delay in that I brought it up and like a doofus I hadn't configured OBS to stream this, and I said, oh, that's easy, let me go ahead and set it up, and it wouldn't. I programmed it to do LOTRO and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all. And I was going, ah! So I did a quick forum search and found out somebody saying that DX9 streamed LOTRO just fine, but DX11 didn't. So it's DX9 here, and I did a quick reboot and re-everything. And anyway, so welcome everybody in the stream. Rhinomix in the stream, and Mimir's in there, and Marcus is in there, and Vasi. Hello, a bunch of people watching this. So, brand new series. I've been playing LOTRO for 10 plus years in the early beta, and loving it, and they recently unlocked Mordor and High Elves. So I've gone ahead and created a High Elf character here, and yes, it's a woman, even though I'm a guy, because I wanted to make sure that it, well, here, if I'm going to be running around looking at stuff, I want to be able to see something that looks nice to look at. Normally I take off the top anyway. Anyway, oh hey, Fenchurches and Marcello's in, and Lawgiver's in there. Hey, Bored of the Bling? No, it's Lord of the Rings, and let's go ahead and get things started here. This is the intro. Brand new character. When you start with a High Elf character, you start here in this intro. So we're going to go ahead and kick things off. My goal for today is to get out of the intro and possibly a little bit of the Halloween stuff going on. But let's go see what the quest is.
My dearest friend, as Sauron surely knows, the mastery is ours in this battle.
Yep, so I went with the name of Grokwen, because Wen is a good High Elf last suffix for a name in Sindarian, and Grok because, of course, Grok. So Grokwen, that's my character. I need to attend the High King's address to the Alliance, so let's go head off that way. Yes, Gil-galad is summoned us. All right. Let's go. Yes, let's go this way. Oh, stop focused on her. I'm going to have to change that feature right away. Alright, let's talk with these guys. Oh, stop doing that. So, read this. So it's time to, we've called upon all the armies and people we could, but it still may not be enough. King Ryuk, the Oathbreaker, and his traitors kin have fled into the mountains. Well, those bad people. Looking at the... That's a lot of elves. Of course, I've seen more orcs than that, but... time for debate is ended. Yes, yes it is. Evil Sauron soars only division among those who would oppose him, and see now what is to be done. Dun, dun, dun. King of Lorien and Woodland Realm pressed their forces into certain defeat, and why? Well, because they're jerks. I mean, no, because it's a terrible thing. They allow their pride to blind them, because Sauron is treacherous. This is unusual in that we've got all these guys talking amongst themselves, and some of these we actually hear voices, but none of these we do. Anyway, let this run. Fates of Numenor and Eruin are tragic, but Sauron's wrath has grown only more terrible since those dark years. Well, he's a jerk. If we fail to defeat this battle, or if we fall to defeat in this battle, there will never again be a force to oppose him. Until hobbits come. Dun, dun, dun. The Dark Lord gathers strength beyond the Black Gate. We must throw him down. Throw down the Morannon. Morannon? There's a lot of these things I have no concept of how to pronounce. Anyway, we need to put an end to his evil before... Uh-oh. Yes. A little horn in the corner. Let's see, what was this? What? Somebody's coming in. Da, 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 da. Hello there. Riders approach. Morannon. Meager assemblage. Only 9 number. Might the enemy seek to parley at last? Haha, who could these 9 scary people be? Sauron does not wield his servants as ambassadors. Alright. We shall meet them in the field. At last, all the bearers of the 9 rings reveal themselves. Let's go on. King didn't invite me, but I'm going anyway because I'm the hero of this story. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, nope, there he goes. Harthwain says, come on, Grokwin. Here we go. I like, there's Elrond half-elven. Yep, he's half an elf. Oh, there they come. There's also Elendil the Tall, which is kind of a crazy name. Why not Elendil the rather good-looking, or, you know, has really large, deep pockets full of money. Alright, a little bit of dread. This is the first time I've realized that they had all different names. You know, I knew of the Witch King, and that was pretty much it. But they all have different names. The Elf King and the Accused, accursed faithful. My master has bidden me to deliver his terms. $5 for a short sketch. What did I? Elendil is saying, terms? Have we assembled so great a force that they bid to surrender? Ha! Dun, 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 dun. Sauron the Great speaks not of his surrender, but of yours. Well, bite me. I mean, no. Dun, dun, dun. He's no mere servant. He's a king of men and lord of the Nazgul, and soon to be crow food in about 3,000 years. Silence, elf wench. These are his terms. I already said $5 for a short sketch. $10 for the whole thing. Yeah. Celebrimbor crafted 3 rings in the mockery of his design. Yes, those are the elf rings. You will surrender them and swell oaths to never again come before the gates of Mordor. Well, I could swear oaths, but probably not the ones you're thinking. You would be wise indeed to accept his kindness. We should accept, what promise can he give that he will not again make war against us? No promise, because Sauron is a jerk. Yep, see? He offers none. He just left off the he's a jerk part. Peace cannot be made with Sauron. Such an offer is merely another of his lies. Yes, yes it is. Dun, dun, dun. Go flee to your master and tell him his doom approaches. Dun. Done. So be it. Sauron the Great has stayed my hand for the moment, but his patience is nearly ended. Yeah, go ahead. Come on. Hurry up. Be gone. It's you and this pitiful host who should flee. Nope. We've got this guy called Isildur here, who's got a nice sword. Oh, wait, you'll find out about that soon. For soon, no shelter, no matter how well hidden, shall be free of Sauron's dominion. And off they go. Alright. Oh, sorry. Gotta go chat with the king here for a bit.
With Sauron's demands rejected, we can no longer hold hope that the Gwytharin shall stay their hands in this battle.
Alrighty. Go, my friend. I shall ready the alliance to advance upon the Moradin. Alright. Learn the fate of the Spears of Lingdon and their garrison. So on we go. Before we go, I need to change something, and I'm not sure exactly where it is in the options. Nope, I don't click. If I look away, it's dragging my focus back to whatever the target is, which is nice if I'm in mounted combat, but I don't want to do that here. So now I gotta find where that is in the options. And it's gotta be a UI setting. Anybody who knows will win 2.3. Press X. Oh, there you go. Done. That Reinwick wins. She knows exactly what it is. So now I'm sitting here, and if X again, I get that focus. No, don't like it. Don't get. Okay, onward, onward. We have questing to do. I have a brand new Warden with a spear and magic helmet. Yes, spear and magic helmet. And I will give you a sample. That and that. I don't have a javelin, which is sad because I would like to have that, and I need to beat these guys up. Just Excuse me, I must ask you a question here. Alright, this is just a javelin. Oh, this is just a javelin. Oh, that bites. I'd like to be able to do my combos, but I can't. Well, poopy. Excuse me. I'll spare you the details here. But up. There it is. I had moved my my gambit up to high. Okay, so onward. Excuse me while I kill you. Hey, come back here. I'm trying to kill you. Some of this. Some of that. Marcelo asks, is this game based on one of the Silmarillion tales? Actually, the Lord of the Rings, the whole thing of it is set up to run through the entire Lord of the Rings storyline here. I'm going to switch those. I'm more used to having that on control. Anyway, onward. There, you can actually follow everything. This is, being a high elf, is taking place 3,000 years earlier than the Lord of the Rings takes place. So it's way in the distant past, dealing with Sauron and his defeat at the hands of Isildur. So, oh, hey, here we got a friend. Alright, onward. Lead on, friend. Yeah, this is kind of treacherous here. Hey-yo. I love that. The Spear of Linden have held against Sauron's forces, but they fight a desperate battle. Yes, well, let's talk to... Look at all that fighting going on.
One of the questline drove westward and scattered our numbers, but the other, he took Theleron.
Uh-oh. Took Theleron. Alright. Let's chat over here.
Aid the wounded in the field, and let us hope that the Alliance shall arrive to drive off the enemy's forces.
Alright, my job is to aid some of the fallen here in the field. And one of the things that you can do is take a look at the map, and here's the map. And unfortunately, sometimes you can actually see where the items are that you need to go. But in this case, it does not. Oh, let's go back to the map. There's the beginning to his massive castle there, which is really cool. So, the question is, where are the fallen? Are they through here? Nope, I'm getting blocked, so they gotta be off one of the side. Guys, I'm gonna... Defiler, none of you. Take some of this. Yes, Laundry Fairy is saying that that Tolkien had a whole lot to say about what was going on in Lord of the Rings and the whole Middle-earth experience. Yes, tons and tons and tons of things to say about that. Let's get this out of the way. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Take that. I am invincible. Oh, I didn't want to do that one. Drudge. Take this drudge. Oh, Brent took care of that. Alright, let's wander on and see if I can find some of the fallen. Nope. This is not the place to be. I've got to hit the wall. I'm gonna go to the other side. Oh, that's right. There's a wounded soldier. I'm gonna get some comeuppance here. Some of that. There's one saved. Alright, on to the next. I shall not spear you from tasting defeat. Here. That's a big trouble. I've recognized that I've been called a loony by my wife many a time, because I am kind of a loony. Yes. There you go. Alright.
You're being asked whether you're going to stream West of Loathing anytime soon.
I have completed West of Loathing. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that anymore. It would just be doing the same quests again. That was loads of fun. It was very, very fun. But I did get all the way to the end, defeated Emperor Norton, and completed that quest. Okay, leave me.
By defeating Emperor Norton, do you become the next emperor?
No. I become, you know, really cool looking, but not the next emperor. Alright, so rescue Prince Theradul to the west of the forward garrison. West. Theranduil? Alright. There's no escape for you. Oh yeah? I've got my spear. And magic helmet too, but you know. Dark Lord holds no power over me, Wraith. Yep. Alright. Stop talking. Shoot him. Wills can be broken. Thranduil of Greenwood, and this blade shall see to that. This is the part where you shoot him. Up. Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Why not follow the butterflies? Alright, so the spiders have come to hate us.
This is what happens when you talk instead of fighting.
You know, it'd be better if we just fought, you know. Alright.
Hey, Whitey Whitey is here.
Oh. Hey, howdy there, Whitey Whitey. Let's kill some spiderlings and then the big guy here. Gonna ignore that. Okay, we gotta kill the spiderling. Die. That's a really tough spiderling too. Alright, kill the big guy. Nope, wrong combination. There we go. That's a better gambit. What? Oh, they've disabled so many of these gambits. Well, that's no fun. I want the really powerful gambits, and they've got rid of them. One of the things that the Warden has are these 3 attacks. I call them the yellow shield, the red spear, and... no, the green spear... the green shield, the red spear, and the yellow fist of screaming. And between those, you can make a whole bunch of different attacks that do different things.
The prince is fortunate to have survived his father's attack on the Black Gate, but the Guatharan's words trouble me.
Yep. Yes, onward, back to the garrison. You know, I do like these, but I'm level 110. I should have all my gambits, but I think because I'm a new player with a new character, they're not going to unlock all of the gambits like they should normally. But as we level up, we will progress with a bunch more. Yay, the High King and Elendil have come at last. Here we are. What's up, King?
Our paths are now divided, dear friend. May the light of the Valar shine upon us.
Yes, we need to talk to Slagar. Now, I have no idea how to pronounce the things with the accents over the E or the other letters. I don't know. I'm not that much of a scholar of LOTRO pronunciation and all that, but anyway. Yeah, Whitey Whitey is mentioning the same thing. You're not really level 110. You've just been artificially thrown up to that level at this point while we're doing this. Memory is what we're playing. Anyway, all right. So let's talk to Slagar the Crafty here.
At your service, or perhaps you are at mine.
Yark, yark, yark. We need to set the enemy barrels of black powder aflame. Well, let's do that. Oh, there's somebody else I can talk to. No. I see one other ring on my little mini map. Nope. Nobody here. So off we go. It's really weird. I see the ring, but oh well. Onward, we're gonna blow some things up. Now that this force has been dispersed. And there's a goblin drudge over there. There's a barrel. Excuse me, drudge. Take some of that, and some of that, and some of those. Alright. Burn that barrel. Yay! She's gonna go make me a banana cream pie. Yay, go make me a banana cream pie.
I shall.
Yay! Because banana cream pie is delicious. Oh man, that yellow gambit didn't do diddly. So I'm used to having all the gambits available to me, and I don't. Boom. Next. That's a Drudge by himself. That's a Drudge. Oh, there's Sparrow. Alright, who did I... Excuse me. Nanas? Hey,
Yes, we do have nanas.
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 Yeah, that's from Asheron's Call, which sadly is now defunct.
Have you got nanas?
Tusker has a question for you. You got nanas?
Hey dude, Monkey Man has a question for you. Yeah. Have you got nanas?
Silly stuff. Let me know how the volume is. Holy cow, that guy was... Alright, what's with the screaming and the yelling? I'm curious to see how well the sound volume is for everybody in the game. My voices versus theirs, versus the fighting, etc., etc. And the occasional... This is the DuckFarmer doing stuff.
You cannot defeat me!
Hey, dude, I just did. Yeah, I think they're dying faster than they're expecting. Let's see, there's another barrel over here. Oh, two guys. Hello. Alright, Fenchurch is saying that it's a pretty good balance for her, which is good. Alright, this should be number 6. And we'll stand back so we don't get... There we go. Find and follow the Gwetharin's path. See, this is where I just kind of start saying, your name is now Frank. We'll go with that. Something that's an easy name to remember. Frank. Everybody's Frank. Alright, so here's the hoof prints. We need to follow the hoof prints. It says find and follow the Gwatharin's... whatever. I think I will avoid these guys because why fight if you don't have to? Hey, I said why fight if you don't have to? Well, if you have to, I'll have to fight you. Take some of that. Alright, follow hoof prints. Again, why does it not follow the butterflies? Okay, we'll hop over this long... That's a really big collapsed statue. Conveniently collapsed across the ravine there. Oh, there's somebody. What's up? Rockman, can it be? Why yes, I'm here to save the day. Alright, let's follow the Lady Hartharain, who shall want to speak with you. Hartharain? Hartharain? Frank. Lady Frank. Alrighty, YDYT will check your stream out, and anybody who's bored with my stream can go check out YDYT's stream. Are you going to be doing LOTRO as well? That's the last stream was
Your tale
LOTRO.
troubles me, my friend, for Omroth spoke of a terrible figure that passed with an elf slung across his steed.
Uh-oh. No, we don't want an elf to have fallen. Where did they fall? What happened? Amroth, talk to us. Ooh, a Minecraft stream by YDYT. Well, cool. Alrighty. Can you tell my companion about what you saw? Not as much as I wish to recall him. I can. Okay. Alright, talk to me. What you've told me. He was one of the 9, Gwatharin, garbed in black and seated atop a great steed. I just normally call them a horse, but you know. I know not if he still lived when an elf was slung limply across the Gwatharin's steed. Alright. Point. Where was it? Oh. Oh, so he was the one that broke the statue over there. And what remained beneath his hood sniffed madly at the air. I smell elf flesh. Yep, sorcery in his gaze, I tell you, for his eyes were as flame in a void. Perhaps he thought me slain, for he then rode on into the hills. Where? I will go get him. Hithgol. The Witch King has taken Thelaron. Now these two slew my father have had an encampment in the hills, and it's there they must have gone. Off to there. Point. Prince here. Let's bow to the prince. Alright. We must go by the secret steps. Where are they? Oh, they're secret. Can't tell me. Oh, you're gonna tell me? Good.
If the Witch King has taken Thelaron to the Overlook, we must pass through the Easterling encampment ahead.
Alright, onward. Yes, many wonderful people here in the stream today. People that I've known several of these names, and several other people that are new to me. And welcome to the stream. Is it just because it's a Saturday, or is it because it's Lord of the Rings? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Yeah, Mrs. the Duck Farmer is saying from the background, maybe they're just hoping to have a banana cream pie for later, but the answer for that is no. I'm eating it all myself. Yep, I can understand Fenchurch saying that, you know, it's LOTRO that brought her here, because we play LOTRO together on Thursday nights. So, and I do love LOTRO. It is loads of fun. Hey, Easterling. Would you mind if I speared you in the back? Nope. Too late. You got sworded. Alright, take some of this. He's actually doing some damage. That's not nice. Hey, Nepo's on. Finally, it's your desk in one of the streams. You know, plus it's also LOTRO. So yes. Right. Death. Yes, there's several people that I've made admins here on my stream. Reinwick being one of them. Mainly because Reinwick's in the streams far more than Nepo and Fenchurch are. And, you know, bloggers vary because, you know, she's cute.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Prince. Steed thrashes wildly to approach. Oh, he and Theraron must be nearby. Holy tall tower. I'm gonna get winded just running up these stairs, I can tell.
You're an elf.
Oh, yes, I can run forever, for days.
That's right.
It's the dwarves that are built for short distances and not much for long. You know, short bursts of speed and not for long distances. Elves can do everything. We can surf down shields while firing and killing orcs as we go. I know, I saw it in a video. Right. Where's the bad guy? He's around the side.
The tail of the stairs. Nice. It is kind of so far. Alright, I'm off to get stuff for banana cream pie.
Yay, banana cream pie!
Yes, you will do obeisance before me, for I will have banana cream pie.
Well, you know, for that I'll do all sorts of things.
Cool. I have to keep that in mind.
There's... Oh. Oh, there's the Witch King. Hi. What? Too late? No, I got here just in time. I learned that from a wizard. Oh, dang it. Who took that elf? Daniel, you cannot have any banana cream pie. It's all mine. Anyway, the Elf King shall never see him again, for he shall suffer evermore in the dungeons of Barad-dûr. But you, Grokwen, you shall be changed, and you will return to Gil-galad as his greatest foe. Nope. How about... Nope. Oh, ow! That hurt. Right there in the plot point. Ow. Suffer now and rise anew in the realms of the unseen. Ow. That really hurt. Oh, I'm in the Rivendell Valley. Huh. Ow. That was painful. Alright, I need to mumble. There's Hearthlane. He makes a very strong case. Hey, what do you mean unknown? Mumble. Can it be? Yes, yes, I'm starting to wake up. Elrond, Grok is awoken at last. Yes, you can see I'm sitting there with my shield in my hand in bed. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. Kind of hard to see me there. I'm safe from harm. Wound has healed, but Grok remains in need of rest. Yes, I've been asleep for so long. I shall return in a little while. Alright, I have awoken at long last. Do you know how long? 3,000 years I've been asleep. Alright, let's wander around. Hithgall there. Let's go find where Elrond is in his home. Oh, there's Elrond.
It brings me great joy to see you upon your feet once more, my friend.
Say Grok, not my friend. Go on, say the name. Grok. Okay, I will walk with you. Remember wars. It was yesterday, do you not? Well, it seemed like it was 3-4 minutes ago. Yes. It's pretty. Oh wow, that is a wicked looking spear up there. I wonder if you would hook people with that as well as stab them. So yeah, Daniel saying, you know, after sleep as long as that, I'd probably want 5 more minutes. Yeah. Waking up 5 more minutes, please. Or 3,000 years more, please. The realms of elven men were forever changed. The world passed into the Third Age. Yes. 5 more years, says Rybik. Alright, here, let's zoom a little bit more in so I'm not bonking into the pillars. Do not wish to alarm you, Grok, but it's now 3,018 years of the Third Age. Whew, that's a lot of years. I wonder how many sets of pajamas I went through in those 3,000 years. Even if much else has changed, Ilumdris is as you remember it. You have borne many burdens in your time, my friend, and so I give you leave to depart to the Havens if you wish. Sounds good. I'm just going to depart off to the Grey Havens, and that's the end of the LOTRO. We're done. There's another here who stands in terrible wound in the war. Hithgall is his name. Yes, I know Hith. Hith and I were just like this. Since Chance has woken you today, perhaps he too is healed of the enemy's wounds. That would be good. Reinwick saying, yeah, do it. New character. See if he is woken from his long rest, and then we shall speak more of your journey to the Havens. Well, let's go chat with Hithgall. Hey. Come on. Can I poke him a little bit in the side? I've got a spear. His strength is returning, but he remains in restless slumber a few months more. Hey, how come the 5 months more worked for him, but not for me? Oh, fine. I'll go talk to Elrond. To Elrond, to Elrond.
Much has changed since we last traveled together from Imladris, my friend.
I shall reclaim my armor and collect. Those are the things that are going to happen. So I shall accept the quest to get my stuff. Let's grab the writings. Alrighty. And is that all that I need? No, obviously not. I've got a shield and I got a spear. Oh, there's stuff over here. Grab a case. There's a ring in there. Oh, hey, there's a sealed collection of armor. Give me that armor. Oh, carefully collecting the armor. Yes, I must carefully grab all of it. So much that I grabbed the entire container. Yes, I have my old armor back Alright.
Eladon and Elrohir are to follow an expedition to the ruins of Edthelion, and they shall see you to Kelandim in the course of their travels.
Let's see, do I want to take an axe or a dagger? You know, I think I'll go with the axe, just because I think it looks a little bit more. Level 2, woot woot woot. Alright. And there's a notice. Fall Festival is here. Let's go accept that. Ta-da! Fall Festival. I just clicked you. Oh, I probably, because I'm still in the beginning intro, it won't let me go past that. Alrighty, you are right in the way. I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna have to change this. Move that over here so it's a little bit out of the way. Alrighty. Gather and then depart on your journey with his sons. Hey, there, sons. Elrond here.
I am certain Father has told you all about the journey ahead. But do not worry. The matter of his dream need not trouble you.
Dream? Who said anything about a dream? Alright. I am now here, level 6 in Erdlund. In fact, if we take a look at the map, this is Erdlund. This is the elf area down in here. And up here is the dwarf area where the dwarves begin their... Any dwarf characters you make start up here in Thorin's area. Elf characters start over here. Let's bounce one back. The Hobbit characters will go ahead and start here in the Shire. And I believe they start in Little Delving and then go from there. It's been a while since I've done a Hobbit character, but I'm pretty sure that they start in... Nope, I lied. Hobbits start over in... No, they do start in Little Delving when they're done with their characters. And then if we go back up to Breland, men start up here in Archet. And when they're all done, they will work their way out into this area. So there we go. It has been a long time since I started a Hobbit character. And very familiar with a lot of these intro areas. Anyway, one of the things I want to do is get me out of here. Let's take a look at my inventory. How come that didn't get set up the way I told it to get set up? I have a lot of bags with stuff and junk and some things and even more junk. There's bag 4. Alright, 5 and 6. Okay, tons and tons of stuff. Let's get some armor on. Armor, cloak, armor. I prefer the non-hooded cloaks. Let's see, that's also needs to go on that. Yes, this tile. Frank. We'll go ahead and put that on. What else? Oh, we need to equip my axe, because oh yeah, it does way more damage. Well, no wonder I was having a hard time killing things. It was a cracked spear. So let's do that. Food, we'll move the food over to here. A whole bunches of boxes from different stuff. Let's see, this is my year 1 gift box. 2, 3, that should be year 4, year 5. Like I said, I've been playing this a whole bunch. Hey, what happened to... Go back over there. So inventory management, level 6. This is the... Do we not get boxes? Oh, they came down here. Journeyman rating. Oh, they're up here. There's the 7, 8, 9, and 10 boxes. And then one of the things I want to do is, this was the writing. Too busy to do that? What do you mean too busy? Brian was thinking I may have less junk on my new characters than she does. You know, it is quite junky. There's tons and tons of stuff in there. What do we got here? Smell the roses. Let's learn that skill. Journeyman writing. Oh, let's grab all these real quick. These are the writing skills. Writing. Apprentice writing. Journeyman writing. So now I can write some dye pots. Oh, did I miss this? I need some bracers. That will help. I don't need the pants. I already got the other stuff on. Let's pull this up. I kind of like this outfit Let's do this. Pull in, spin around. You know, that's a kind of a cool looking set of armor, I must admit. Even if my cloak has holes in it from sitting around in the chest for so long and got eaten up by moths. Alright, inventory stuff to do. Yes, I've got all armor stuff. I'm missing bracelets. Do I have any bracelets? There's a bracelet. Nope, that's a steed. Looked very much like a bracelet. This I like to have over here. Lots and lots of stuff and junk. This is Elrond's gift. Oh, no. I tend to blast past those, needing those. Mordor Collector's Edition bonus items. We'll deal with that later. 10-year frame for Mordor. Let's go ahead and turn that on and switch on the custom portrait of evil Mordor 10-year frame. So why not? Okay. Nepo saying, lazy moths, they should have done better over 3,000 years. Yeah, over 3,000 years I would expect them to have done way better than that, and they definitely didn't. So let's go ahead and get that horse. What else we got? Cosmetics, shield. Oh, this one is very nice to have. There's the shield, because when that's added, back to here, let's see. Got this stone here. This gives me 25 plus 25% experience gain up to level 64, and this one here gives me some armor as instead of the cape that I had on, and it will also give me plus 25 experience gain. So there's plus 50% experience. So yay, that makes life even better. And then right up here, recognition for being a VIP, I get 100% experience gain, so should be pretty fast. All right, I think that will work pretty nicely here. Let's run on out of here. Actually, I already know this stable master. I'm going to go ahead and finish the fall festival here. It's been 45 minutes, so that's good. Let's go ahead and head over to the fall festival, because there at the fall festival we can do some fun stuff with the stuff done with Halloween. Well, it's the Harvest Fest, the Harvest Math Fest. So let's go ahead and see. I don't need that. What's this thing? Writ of 7 stars. Okay, we'll go ahead and get that title too. All right, onward. Where's my map? Here's my guide. There's my map. This will take me straight to the Harvest Festival over in Hobbiton at the hill, and we'll go take a look at some of the fun that is going on there in the Shire. So there tends to be lots of people here, so it's going to be somewhat laggy as stuff is loading. Yay, fireworks! Yay! So part of this festival, there's all sorts of stuff going on here. There's some apple tubs here. I'm going to go bobbing for apples. That is really loud. And if we talk to him,
how may I help you?
Get some festival tokens. Get away from the fireworks. Those are loud. Alright, over here there is a funky cellar door going on. So let's talk to Opal here. Howdy, Opal.
I want a word with you.
Well, I'm right here. Talk to me. So there's a as things were working on, this door appeared, and this is part of the October fun. So I need to check. It says the door is locked now, but I wager it's a forgotten cellar of Bag End. Bag End is way up there. It's hard to see, and so I need to talk to Lobelia Sackville Baggins about it. And a spirited harvest. We'll do that too. So, but first I need to run up. And oh, come on, let's run up the hill to the find Bag End and talk with Lobelia up there. Oh wait, elf. I can run forever. So what is this? Is it available? Oh, complete it 4 times. Yes, I will complete it 4 times. But first we need to get in there. Howdy, Lobelia.
It's been a foul day, it has.
It looks more like night to me, not a foul day. About the door as well, that mad fool of a Baggins never said anything about a secret cellar, and neither did that awful nephew of his, Frodo. I could be more angry. Well, it's not yours, you mean lady. So if you want to see as much as a doorknob inside that cellar, you must find me that key. There's a key to open. Well, let's go talk to the Gaffer Gamgee down the hill. Yeah, Daniel says, I love mountain climbing in these games. People in real life would not be able to go running up a slope like that, or as this person did, just kind of slide down the hill. Slightly less than real, but you know, hey, it's a game. What do you expect? Anyway, I'm drawing a blank as to how long the day-night cycle is in LOTRO. Maybe one of the others knows. It's not like Minecraft where it's, you know, 10 minutes day, 10 minutes night. It seems like it's longer than that. Yep, hey, I know that person right there. I know that person a lot. In fact, here, let me do this. I want to turn on the options, and I want to, got a smack in the cheek with a cold fish. All right, social options. I'm going to enable kinship requests. So, Nepo, you could invite me into that group, because Insanity Incorporated sounds like a pretty good idea here. Let's see if that notices. No, I've been noticing you guys doing that for quite a while. Yay! Now I am part of the Insanity Inc. Group. Let's go ahead and put that there. Yay! So, perfect, thank you. Here, we'll do another bow. There we go. Alright, so onward with the quest. Celador appears. What do you need? Alright. Yes, I'm inquiring about the new door going into the burrow. Smells of trouble. Alright. Does mind no matter. Well, let's ask Gaffer about Bilbo's letter. Alrighty. What's up with the letter?
Just a moment.
Want to bring this letter to Lobelia, eh? Be my guest. Alrighty, well, let's go run that back up. So there's a parting letter to Lobelia from Bilbo. Now here's the trivia question for people. What is the relationship between Bilbo Baggins and Lobelia? That is the question. Man, those fireworks are so loud. And up the hill. Alright, let's go show her the letter. Howdy, Lobelia. Bilbo's letter.
Well,
what is this
the
envelope?
of some folk.
Give it here at once. I'm sure Bilbo meant for the successor of Bagan to have it, and not that fool old gardener. Indeed, no. I don't believe he even knows how to read. I believe Lobelia Sackville Baggins married into the Baggins. You know, she's a Saxville who married the I'm not sure. Nevocon was guessing maybe cousin. I don't remember. But let's ask more information about this. What's in the letter?
It's been a foul day, it
I'm
has.
reading the letter. Leave me be. How is a hobbit to concentrate without annoying folk badgering them all day? Especially, you know, high elves wandering in from who knows where. It doesn't say anything. If it does not say anything about the cellar, I swear I shall be positively furious. Alright, fine.
How rude.
Stop pestering me. Well, hey, is there something more in there? Huh?
Well, the ghoul of some folk.
I'll report you to authorities. Really? Hey, could you tell me more about what's in the letter?
Rude.
What's this about a spoon? He left me the silver spoons. He says they are the key to the cellar.
Hi there. Give me a moment.
Oh. Apparently, my spoons fit as keys into the keyhole in that burrow door. Well, yay! So he wants the treasure all for himself. Well, fine. I'll open the door, and you will help me carry out the treasure. Okay, fine. Let's meet down at the party tree, and we will meet her there. She's got other quests, but I will skip those. Down to the haunted burrow. Fenchurch says she just looked it up. She's married to his first cousin, and that's there. So there you go. They are first cousins by marriage. And where is she hiding? She's inside. Let's go in. And this is the haunted burrow. Something that Bilbo set up occasionally to terrify the neighbors and to provide some fun. And you can see he decorated it himself. I do like the steam coming out of the nose of this guy because of the candle underneath. That's got to be smelling kind of foul. Well, maybe he's smelling. I don't know. Anyway, we need to find Lobelia. There she is. Hello there, Lobelia. I've been tricked. This place is not but a monster-filled, spook-ridden, creepy-infested hole in the ground. Yes, yes it is. Bilbo tricked me into thinking there was anything worth my while in this abominable cellar. How I loathe him with all my heart. There's naught here but filth and corruption. I want nothing to do with this evil burrow. Do as you will with it and stay away from me. Which means I now have full run through the burrow. Tee-hee. Oops. Now we get to talk to Opal. Howdy, Opal.
Cannot a body be left alone?
I'm sure that many of these nosy onlookers will have a wonderful time exploring and making off with what treasures they find. It's terribly exciting, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Alrighty, so this now opens up all the various quests that go on inside the burrow, and there are, if I remember right, 8, 9. There's a bunch of different quests that are available in here, and let's go talk to May here.
Could I take a moment of your
There are some hobbits that are hiding in the burrow or scared in there, so we need to find 6 of them, and off we go. So this is available for, let's see, October 11th through November 1st or something like that is when this is available, this quest. And that's a little bit of darkness there. Here's a scared hobbit. Hello!
Oh, gracious me!
Yes, it's scary, isn't it? Go through this bookshelf. There's another scared hobbit. Hello.
Wait, the goal of some folk?
Well, you're the one stuck in there. I don't know what you're talking about, Gull. I love that guy. Pops right out. Now are you going to go away? There he goes. Alright, these little patches will sometimes make you blind. I like how this scared hobbit is just sitting here reading.
Good day.
And she's going, huh? What? I'm just reading some of his old notes. Yeah, she's incredibly scared here. Yes, yes she is. While I'm here, I'm going to go jump into this spot, the mystery door. This takes to a chunk that is probably the nicest looking of all of the area here. But there's some chests in here that I will happily loot. You can tell I've done this sometimes. I know where a lot of these things are. And the nice thing about this festival is that the quests here are adjusted to your level. So I'm level 7 right now, and if I were level 50, then it would still give me a good chunk of stuff like this. Good experience from here. So anyway. Alright, so I want to go ahead and I need to find 3 more hobbits. Let's go here into the attic. There's the attic. Oh, I see quest ring right through there. Let's hop through here. Oh, getting spooked by some birds. Ah, birds, birds, ah. Alright.
Oh, gracious me!
Well, get up off your butt and follow me. I'll show you the way out. Really? No, okay. Stop with the birds. Oh, bats? I always thought they were birds. Okay, so they're bats there in the attic. I thought the bats would only go in the belfry. So this is the cobwebbed ring. I keep wanting to say the cobwebbed ring. And through this... Nope, don't want to go through there. I want to go over... Ouch! Got spidered. A spider. Now let's come through here. Alright, talk to this scared hobbit. Are you really scared, or are you just more sampling the bubbly? I think he's sampling the bubbly. Maybe they're not bats, they're ducks. That's what they are. They're ducks flying in, scaring everybody else. Alright, let's skip through here down to the basement. And secret, don't tell anybody. There's another chest in here, so snag some stuff. More tokens and a bucket of fear. Alright, let's go ahead and find the last of the hobbits here.
Dear me, what do you want?
Alright, so now we can head on out. And very, very close in here. So sometimes, you know, you've got stuff like this curtain right here in the way of seeing. Let's get on back and let May know what happened to her hobbit friends. Alright. Yeah. Coming out tends to be a bit laggy as all these people have to load up.
What should you do?
Alright, yes, they were alive. All of them alive. And take a look at her quest. I've got 11 hours. Well, 12 hours before I can do that again. So you can only at most do it twice a day if you're really fast. But they are repeatable quests. Let's see what Polo here says. Rattling in the haunted burrow.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Yes, let's go find out what was rattling in the attic. We'll go race in there. Excuse me, bookshelf coming through. Into the attic. And there's a chain here. Let's pull on the chain. Uh-oh, something scary is coming. Rattle clank, I'm coming for you. Oh yeah? How about this? Take some of that. Yeah, these hobbits are pretty dang tough. Oh, come on. There we go. Just a hobbit playing a silly prank. When you have wimpy weapons, it really takes a while to... Alright, here comes the ducks again. Yep. They look exactly like little ducks. Every one of them, yes. Little ducks. Reinwick says they reset at 3 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, all the game times as far as when things reset, it's all Eastern time. Alright, let's finish this quest.
Good day.
Leveled. Goes pretty fast. Let's go to the roaring.
Stay and have some tea.
And I got that bucket of fear. Use it on Anyanka. So there. A bunch of bucket of fear. And let's see. Oh, can't use this for a little while. So, back on in. Let's go to the cobwebbed wing and find out what's happening there in the cobweb wing. Yep, Reinwick says she's pretty sure that heard a quack in the attic. Yep, pretty much all ducks. Yep. Ow. Get out of my way, spider. Come on, let me move. Let me move. Uh-oh, I'm being followed by Nepo. And over here, there's a jar of honey. Let's see what's in this jar of honey. Oh, it's a bear. Oh, yeah, you'll get me. Yeah. Oh, got a little assist by Nepokama there. Yeah, you silly hobbit. What are you doing? Oh, spider. Come on, spider. Let me walk. There we go. And into the creeping wing, and then there we go. Sneak around through here. Zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Now some of these areas you can go from them back to this burrow and then out, and others you have to go through. So like from the cobweb, I can only go through the cobweb, through the creepy, into the basement, and then to the main area out.
How do you do?
Alright, so we'll skip that. Let's go one of these other quests over here. Holdfast, what do you got here? Search for Holdfast's button in the attic, his pocket watch in the main cellar, the glove in the cobweb wing. I keep wanting to say cobweb ring. Search for the Holdfast ring in the creeping wing, and his monocle in the basement. Alright, we'll go find your stuff. You know, you could just go in there yourself. It'd be so much easier. And then you wouldn't have to give me tokens and whatnots. Silly guy. For this quest coming through here, there are items scattered around on each floor. I just happen to know that this jar of crawlies, ew, is here. This is where the I think this is the button. Nope, not the button. You plunge your hand into the jar, but the inside is squirming as if alive. Bugs, bugs, bugs! You can see them all crawling around. You bear it just long enough to bravely retrieve a pocket watch held hostage by the creepy crawlies within. I would say a scary, creepy crawly name and scare Fenchurch there, which would be centipedes, because they're scary. And I can understand with the centipedes you saw. Yes. The delicate bones have an ashy feel to them, but like they will crumble in a moment if you trouble them. You imagine the dust of death filling your nose and eyes and squeezing your eyes shut unwillingly in anticipation. Fortunately, your fingers grasp a shiny button before it's too long. Alright, so I got the button. Oh, here comes the ducks. Come on, come on, come on. Should be past the ducks. Alright, and so there's 3 left. Cobweb wing. There are these sticky cocoons. Here, let's go look at the sticky cocoon. As is, you tremble as you reach into the soft, sticky webbing of the large cocoon. It looks uncannily real, even though you suspect it may be fake. It's cold inside, and you shiver. Did you hear something? Creepy stuff. So, wrong cocoon. I happen to know where the right one is. Oh, stop it, spider! Now I'm kind of webbed here for a second. Come on, there we go. Oh, another spider. They're all over the place, knocking me down. Alright, there's a secret door here. Go through here. And this is the right cocoon. I like the pop-up that says, "Do not like." Yes. Did you really have to reach in here? You ought to. Holfast said he searched in any unlikely place where treasure would be hiding. So it's sticky and terribly unpleasant. Yes, it is sticky and terribly unpleasant, but I got the glove. So yay for getting the glove. And another spider. Alright, get me out of here. Come on, come on. We're all getting webbed here. Alright, let's go down to the creeping wing. And there's a barrel of mystery flesh here. Let's do this. Nope, come on. And Technicolor yawn. What foul brew is this? The flesh is sickeningly cold and smells of something rancid. It's slimy and sticky, and the memory of it lingers in your hand even as you have withdrawn it. Mystery flesh. Good stuff. And that's the wrong barrel. This is the... Oh, scary, 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 scary. They're holding me down. Okay, this is the right barrel, so that I can puke. So, there. No, really, Holfast, why did you look for treasure in here? The smell is unbelievable. Why? So I got the ring. Oh, come on, spirits, leave me alone. Come on, come on. Really, no, leave me alone. Kill it with fire, yes, that would be good. Alright. Daniel's saying I probably wouldn't get half a kilometer close to that house. Oh, that is scary stuff. There's a disgusting puddle here. Let's search in here for his monocle. And there it is. There's the monocle in the disgusting puddle. So disgusting I fainted. Alright, get me out of this disgusting place. Oh. Talk to Holfast, and I'm sure in 12 hours he's gonna have lost all his things all over again, because he's a jerk that way. Silly Holfast.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Yes, it is actually becoming day. So I think Reinwood was saying that that it's like a 3-hour day-night cycle, which is a decent amount of time. Alright, and since I've completed 7 of these quests, I finished this one. And that's another level. And in 11 hours, or 12 hours, I can do it again. Oh, there's snow falling down. Here, I'm going to, what do we got here? We've got the candles and mirrors. Using a candle, a mirror, and a right angle and some alcohol for the victim, the illusion of a ghost can be created around the target. Let's go ahead and send a ghost at him. There it goes. Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. Alrighty, so there are tons and tons of quests around here, and I'm going to stop at this point because I did a day's worth of questing here. And we can go explore some of the stuff around here. Let's look at... That is another steed. What else? We got some stuff for my house. We got a lot of these things. Time Ward Cloak, don't need those anymore. Let's get out of the sound here. Daniel says he's not losing it just once every 12 hours, but for every player. Yes, every player who comes in here, he's lost his stuff. He is majorly Butterfingers is what he is. So let's go take a look at my skills, and I want my mounts, and let's go ahead and toss that there so I can let's go ahead and do the Eldar. That's the one I got for the Mordor expansion. I can go away, switch him over here. Alright, horsey time. I like the little whistle, and it's a kind of nice looking horse with its there's a name for horse armor, that stuff that's draped over it, and I'm thinking it starts with a C, and I'm drawing a blank off the top of my head right now as to what it is. But let's ride this way real quick. Barding? Is it? Barding is definitely the horse armor. But I'm trying to think if there was a word for just like a cloth covering instead of the actual armor. You know, so like chainmail or plate mail or stuff like that on that horse. That would be barding. But I'm thinking it's like Gambison, Caparison. That Fenchurch has got it. Yes, Caparison or Caparison. Caparison? I think it's Caparison. Whatever. That's the word I'm thinking of. Let's go back. Hey, didn't I already find the place in Michael Delving? Or I guess I did not. I'm going to ride the horse back to Michael Delving and head off to Bree and show off Bree for the people on the stream, seeing as it's been slightly more than an hour. And I got out of the beginning instance, which is what I wanted to do, and did the tour out there a little bit. And I definitely want to get some crafting going, so I can start to picking up. There was some rowan branches back there that I want to start to picking up. There's some more rowan branches over there that I'd like to pick up. There's, I'm trying to remember how many different crafting. There's jewelry making, heavy armor making, medium and light armor making with a tailor. There's prospector for picking up metals from ores, the wood carver, the forester for getting the wood and treating leathers. There's the, I'm drawing a blank. There's a couple more. What am I missing? Oh, there's the scholar and the farmer, and I think that's all. I think that's it. Otherwise, I'm drawing a blank. But we'll head off that way. Excuse me, Whitefoot, coming fast. Alright, I want to get here to this stable master, so I know this one. Oh, Reinwood mentions cook. Yes, day, isn't it? I completely missed cook. So some lovely foods with cook. So this is the crafting area here in Michael Delving, which is kind of a hub for this area. Now let's get off our horse. It's just to be polite. I want to talk to... There's a quest that will actually get me started on here, but I'm just going to talk to the mistress of apprentices. So, metalsmith, prospector, tailor. Some of these overlap because you get 3 for each one of these vocations you take. scholar, weaponsmith, farmer, woodmaker, forester, cook, farmer, tailor. Yeah, I really like the explorer. It gives me tailor, forester, and prospector. What it means is it will give me the ability to pick up any ores I find and any woods I find, and I pretty much go with the explorer crafting pretty much as with any character I start until I'm level 50, 60, 70, somewhere around there, just gathering, and then I'll say, all right, let's go ahead and make him this my jewelry focused merchant or guy. And so let's go take a look. Introduction to forestry.
Hello.
Teach me about forestry. Open the crate given you by the supplier to collect the 2 light hides, 2 logs of rowan wood, and 1 lump of wax. Well, let's do that. And then prospecting. Another crate. The 2 chunks of copper ore. Well, let's go take a look at there. We got some tools. So let's go ahead and grab the oh, close that away. Equip that, and let's open up these 2 things. Alright. All the ingredients to make a brushed light leather and the copper ingot. So if we come over here and turn on my trades, forester, I need to, let's go ahead and craft one of these. Because it wants a thin rowan board, which is done, and a brushed light leather. So I'm taking the light hides, scraping them. That's hard to see. Here, let's come zooming in. Scraping the hides, and that gave me what I need. And then let's come over to the forge area, and we'll do the same sort of thing here. Switch to that, and we want to, on a prospector, I'm going to smelt up this copper ore into an ingot. Alright, you can see I'm hammering out the ingot, because that's exactly how you make copper ingots, is you just pound on them really hard. Alright, so forestry.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yep. Appears there's no impurities in these. Well, of course not. I'm a high elf. I make things perfectly. Yeah, I'm a capable forester. Let's look at prospecting.
Just a moment.
Specs the ingot. No impurities. Yep. I'm a novice prospector. Now, there should be one here for tailor. That would teach me the tailor stuff. Speak to the workbench. Oh, the tailor's hiding over here. Alright, teach me tailoring.
Good day.
Open the crate and get the bits out of here. Give me the crate stuff. So I've got some hides and bolt of rough cloth. Let's put on the tinker tools, tailor tools. Tinker, tailor, sailor, spy. Let's go to tailor, and I need to make light leather shavings. Is that what I'm looking? No. Using the ingredients, you craft a rough cloak. What happened to my? There it is. Brush light leather. Yep, that's what we need. All right, Bramwick. See you later. Off to dinner. Make that cloak. Make it. All right.
Good day.
Say, yep. Needlework is impressive. Very tight and even stitches. Yes, something I learned from my mother. No folds in the fabrics. Nope. I'm very well done. I am a novice tailor. Yes, I am done. So the nice thing about this ability, I can sit there and tend to toss these way up here, and so now I can constantly look at what's on the map as far as stones and stuff like that. Oh, there's Anyaka wandering by, and let's equip my prospector pick for that. And there's the cloak I run. The nice thing about doing this quest is it actually gives me the cloak and the stuff from those, which is cool. So one of the things that I have done before is come through here and actually do all of these. And
Can I speak with you a moment?
They also give me some ingredient packs. The nice thing about the ingredient packs
Just a moment.
Is that when I'm crafting something, like a tailor here, I've got these ingredient packs where I could say, I'm going to make these shoes. Even though I don't have the extra stuff, I'm actually going to use one of these ingredient packs that's a universal pack. So I've got all the ingredients that I need if I pick up these. And I could go in here and change my vocation to each one of these. And like this one, Metalsmith, Prospector, Tailor, I wouldn't get anything more with a Prospector and Tailor because I've already done that, but I would get some more of the packs from the Metalsmith. And what you just keep going through all of them and you get titles and stuff. But the main thing is I pretty much do the Explorer. And if we wander around, let's put on horse again. Because why walk when you can ride? So one of the things that let's head over to Bree.
Good day.
Actually, let's go back to the elf area and we'll show that off. Nope, I'm gonna decline for right now. Normally I'd run around in a fellowship with my friends and would just chat in voice and say howdy and stuff like this. So this area here is where the elves gather to run around, and they are ready to head off to the Grey Havens and off to the west. And it is a kind of a somber area because they're all heading out of here, but there's tons of places to go through here and find. Lots of leveling. This is where you would level up your elf, probably for the first 10 levels, is in this area and in here, and if you want you can go also to the Dwarven area. So let's go head off to the Dwarven area. Daniel says, you know, why walk if a horse can appear out of nowhere right next to you? Well, it's really, really cool. You just, you know, whistle and the horse just appears. So let's go off to visit the dwarves, Thorin's Gate. This is where the dwarf characters who start would come here. Well, here. Snowy place, because, you know, all dwarf areas are snowy. Let's stop this. So this is Thorin's Gate. And this statue, that's a statue of Frank right there. And tons and tons of areas in here. Again, this is where the dwarves characters would start. You start way up here, and then you work your way down, doing quests and whatnot until you reach Thorin's Hall. And let's go into Thorin's Hall real quick. So one of the fun things about Lord of the Rings, the game here, is it is free to play. I've got a link in the description of the stream where you can go to LOTRO.com and you can sign up an account, download it. You can also download it off of Steam. If you've got Steam, you can download Lord of the Rings as well there, and you can play. Now, I'm a VIP. I've got all sorts of stuff here for a long time. You're going to start with fewer items than I did. But you can go ahead and play. You won't have all the characters unlocked, you won't have all the areas unlocked, but as you play and do things, you will unlock various stuff. Like, for example, let's take a look at some of the deed. You know, places of the dwarves. I've learned 2 of the places of the dwarves. I'm missing the Silver Deep Mine, Nogaland, and the Gundaman. And when I find all of those places, I'll get 5 LOTRO points, I'll get some marks, and a virtue here, this patience, and my reputation with Thorin's Hall will have increased. As you do these things, you will earn LOTRO points, and with LOTRO points, or money buying LOTRO points, you can unlock classes, you can unlock abilities, you can unlock, say you've got more gold on your, and you want to be able to hold more, you could do all that. And so you don't have to spend any money if you don't want to. But let's go in through the gates. And there's a bunch of different servers that you can join in. This is Alandraval is this server. And yes, I shouldn't be running a horse through the middle of Thorin's Hall, because that's just kind of rude. I do like the attention to detail on this all over the place. You know, a lot of these dwarven carvings. The pillars and whatnot are very angular. The elf areas are more smooth and flowing curves. We have a nice light coming down here upon the old dwarf King Frank, and just good stuff. Anyway, so there's tons of places in here that you can go visit as well. We're just barely in this first area, and I'm just kind of showing off some of the cool stuff here you can do. Quests and quests and more quests and other quests. Alright, and let's go head off and take a look at Bree, which is the human area, probably about the time you hit level 10, 12, 15, somewhere in there, you've hit Bree. That'll already have gotten some quests that will push you that direction. And well worth heading that way. So the stable master is over here. Let me learn him. Hi, now I know him. Let's go to Bree. Swift travel on a different steed. Da, 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 da. And off we go to Bree. Hey, look, there's a stable master.
What can I do for you?
Bree, I find to be one of the really fun places on the map as far as an area for people to gather. There's tons and tons of places all over, and I like the, I call it the Tudor, although it's not, the wood and plaster sort of looking buildings. I remember seeing a lot of those in England when I was touring around some of the older places there. And whenever I think ye olde medieval thing, that's what I think of. Although that's not medieval, that's later than that. Anyway, this is the prancing pony. There was a bit of a dancing in there by some hobbits earlier, and one of them slipped and disappeared. It was most freaking for a lot of people, but I think they've gotten over it by drinking a lot, which is what people do. We'll skip on past all these guys through the market square down to the south, because I know there's another stable master down in the south of the town. The mayor is off in this building. You can chat with him for a little bit, but I'm not. The jail is in there. Don't break any of the rules. That would be bad. Alrighty, let's talk to Bert here.
How can I be of service?
Now I know the south stable master, and there are a lot of different stable masters. These yellowy gold ones are ones I haven't learned yet, so I can't travel there. So I can't get back to visit Elrond in Rivendell, even though I just came from there. So why not? Anyway, there's tons of different places here, and let's take a quick look since we're showing things off. Here's the map for Bree. The first stable master was up here, and I just I rode my horse all the way down to here and learned this guy. So let's go back one. Here's Bree, and Staddle and Combe and Arch that's where the humans start, is up here. Bunch of different quests through this area, tons and tons, and then over to the Lone Lands. Weathertop, that's where Frodo got stabbed, and further on through here as they traveled more to the east, a bunch of quests up in this area. By this time you're 25, 30 if you're wandering over through here. There's another stable master I haven't learned yet. And then into the Troll Shawls. This is where they went along, and if I remember, it was about here they encountered they found the three wooden trolls, not wooden, stone trolls that had been petrified when the dwarves were all captured, and along with Bilbo, and Gandalf kept them arguing through the night by throwing his voice out, and they turned to stone in the sunlight. And there are trolls that wander around through here, but only at night. During the daytime, you won't see them outdoors. Anyway, so they crossed the ford. That's Frodo was stabbed at Weathertop and got run all the way through here, past the ford. This is where the water came and washed away the Black Riders, and taken into Rivendell. We take a quick look. There's the last homely house where I was recuperating for the last 3,000 years. Then you can go up to the Misty Mountains. Up here in the Misty Mountains, that's where there's tons and tons of giants down in this area. Goblin Town is up in this area up here, which is big for Bilbo, but the Fellowship didn't do that. Oh, here, let's go back to the Lone Land, back here, Rivendell, up to the Misty Mountains. Dang it, people keep leaving their drinks on the maps and leaving the ring. Stop drinking your coffee and putting them on the map, okay? There's some drips over here in the corner, too. Clean up after yourself. Use a coaster. Has nobody heard of a coaster? Come on. All right, so there's that. Also going from Breland going north, there's the North Downs. A bunch of Fields of Fornost, a bunch of people that have been buried in here after some battles. And tons of questing. This area tends to be a 25-35 sort of area. Lots of good stuff over here. Up to Angmar, where the Witch King of Angmar lives. This is you're up in the 40s and 50s if you're up in this area. So let's go back out of here. Angmar and the Witch King. We did the Shire, looked at the Shire. Then there's Evendim, which is north of the Shire. Very wooded area. This is a level 30s plus area. And then you go up to the frozen north of Foroshel. And this, it's all cold. All snow and all the way through here. The freezing north. This, for the longest time I was thinking, oh come on, there's no mention in the LOTRO lore about this. Yes it is. Some of this is stuff that you find in the Silmarillion and other works, but I don't recall that there's much in here within the Lord of the Ring books themselves. I don't even think it's mentioned in here. And then we went to Ernlund. There's Foroshel up there in the north area. Angmar, Langlands, we did all these. Enton Moors, that is tucked up in this area. This is where, if you want to play against other players and do PvP fighting, down here is where the free people fight out from this area. This is where the free people are abbreviated as Freeps. And up here are where all the monsters play. And you can play as several different types of orcs. You can play as a warg or as a spider. And so these are the bad types, and so they are the creeps. So you've got the freeps and the creeps. And you've got areas where people can hold. So this area, and this area are currently being held by the freeps, and then the creeps are currently holding these 4 areas. I think there's one down. Nope. I was thinking maybe there was balance down there, but no. So and you can raid each other and have big groups and battles and running, back and forth, and loads of fun if you're into that. And it's okay. I'm not majorly into this. I've done some of that, but yeah. So that's here. Then we've got did the troll shells, and then Erigian. This once they were done with the healing of Frodo after being stabbed, they came down through Erigian, this area here, and tried to go up through the Red Horn Pass to cross over, and that was too snowy. So they went ahead and followed Gimli and went into the walls of Moria. So this is all, it's in the books. You can go further down to this area, and in Watch, and in Witch, and Wait. Witch. Some more areas down through here. Go down to Dunland. Galtrev, I like the looks of Galtrev, but that's really close to Isengard. And you actually, as part of the quest chain, By the time you're about 65, 70 or so, you'll be doing some quests here in Isengard. There's the Gap of Rohan. And you jump down in here, and you'll do some work down here in the Gap of Rohan. Let's go back up to Dunland. Nope. I was thinking there may be a link over there, but nope. So back up to here, back up to Origian. There's the Walls of Moria, where you can work on getting a powerful set of equipment, the powerful weapons, because when you come in through here, there's the Watcher in the water that bashed on the doors and was carrying and beating up on the Fellowship here, and they head on into the Mines of Moria itself. You encounter that same creature, and your weapons are not strong enough to beat him, and so you need to develop stronger weapons that will level with you. And so you start at level 50 gaining those weapons and training them up, and that gets you into Moria, where there's tons and tons of stuff going on inside Moria. And unfortunately, due to the limitation, this is three-dimensional, in that Durin's Way is up high, and then below that you've got these areas here, and then below that you've got this, and then below that you've got these. But unfortunately, you really can't see that in a two-dimensional map like this. Down here you will find a spiral staircase that goes all the way up through here, up here. That's where Gandalf and the Balrog were fighting each other, and that ends up being broken as part of that big fight. And tons, you'll spend a huge amount of your 50s and 60s questing through here and having loads of fun, and eventually you're going to say, whatever happened to the sun? It's been levels and levels and levels with no sun, because you're all here inside. If you really want to, you can go up to the top of the hills. This is the crag way at the top of the hill, where when Gandalf was finished killing the Balrog, he was up here at the tip of this mountain. Anyway, back into Durin's Way. And let's go. Once you're all done by about level 65 or so, you'll start heading out of Moria, and you'll be going, yay, the sun, the sun! And you'll start working your way here, and this is the area of the elves, and you won't be able to get in here. You won't be able to cross into the elves. You'll be arrowed to death by the hidden elves until you do enough quests with them and gain enough reputation that they say, okay, we'll let you into this area. And once you really do a lot of the quests in here, then they'll trust you enough to let you into the central area. And this is where Galadriel was at, and the Fellowship were brought into here after they got out of Moria. They were really sad because at this point Gandalf was toast, and so that's where they got led into here by Legolas. Anyway, once you're done questing in here, and there's lots and lots of stuff in here, then you'll go ahead and cross over. There's the Great River that goes south, and that'll take you down into East Rohan and whatnot. But also, to the side here, there's Mirkwood. So there's tons and tons of areas. This is the southern Mirkwood area. This is not the same place that Bilbo and the dwarves went as part of the Hobbits. That was further up in Mirkwood. But this is southern Mirkwood, where the elves are trying to reclaim the woods from the orcs and whatnots that are here. I really like this area a lot. This is a good 60s, 70s area for leveling up and having a blast. Enjoy that a lot. And then you can go south on the Great River. The party went south from here, and there was one point, yeah, it was here, I believe, where they looked over to where they were going. This is where the Fellowship split, was in this area. The Frodo and Sam went off, and the rest of them went down to Rohan. And so by the time you hit your 70s, you're in Rohan, and you learn to have your own mounted warhorse. The horse I've been riding around on is just a regular horse. He's not a fighting warhorse. And you start doing combat on your horse as you ride around these areas, fighting the various mobs. Oh, here's the remember that really cool scene of the two kings standing there, all carved out of stone as they go through. Here's where they go through that, and here's where they the fellowship splits. Was in this area here. And let's go to Far Arendelle. So this is beyond tons and tons. This is the higher level stuff that recently got opened up. So this is the 80s and 90s. You're running around through here. We go over here to West Rohan. Tons and tons of stuff here. Do a bunch of fighting in Helm's Deep, and you can be part of the fights going on here. Recreate and play those over and over again, because that's really loads of fun. Let's go back up out of here. We did the Forns, Stonelands, some more of the areas up here. Let's go back. I wanted to. There's Edoras, where you actually. This is the Great Hall where Edoras. Oh, I'm complete blank of the king of the Rohan. I'm drawing a complete. I can see the guy from the movies. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, this is his place here at Edoras. Let's go to Kingsfield. Let's Eastfold. Bunch of these areas here. Westfold, and a lot of these areas you're running around and using your mounted horse to fight these. Let's go bump back out. So Southern Mirkwood, Lothlorien here. The party goes down here and splits, where they go down into Gondor. Some of the group goes here to West Rohan, and they deal with the fighting here with Isengard. Theoden. Nepo comes through with Theoden. Yes, Theoden is the king at Rohan. And then the other part goes down here to Gondor, and there's a ton of fighting and stuff that you can do through Gondor. So here's Minas Tirith, and this is a small map, because you come in here and you can work your way up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Tons and tons and tons of stuff going on through Minas Tirith, as well as the various gates. Osgiliath to go fighting through there. Down here in the southern area. Let's back up. So from up here, this is where the Rohan area comes in. You quest all the way around through here, and the only time the Western Gondor comes through is with the Paths of the Dead in the movies. A lot of the stuff is just skipped because you come to Minas Tirith, Osgiliath, and you don't do anything more with the movies and with the books, but all this stuff is available. And then Mordor just barely got opened up. And so there's tons and tons of stuff here in Mordor, and I've done very little in here yet. As you can see, this is no small game. This is quite involved, and if we bounce back up again, let's go back into here, we don't have any of these areas opened up. We do have the race, but we don't have these areas opened up. That would be really cool to have opened up. There's also the Gladden Fields. If I could scroll up, but I can't. There's the Lonely Mountains and all this area up in here, which is all Hobbit stuff that hasn't been opened up yet either. And I would really love to see that opened. I think that would be really cool. But it was fun when the game first came out. There was this area here, and not even Moria. But just let's go back to Eriador. This area here, up through the Troll Shoals, this area. None of this area was when it first came out, and the level cap was 50. And over time, more and more of this area has been unlocked, more expansions, more quests and whatnot. And all of this is available, again, for free. You know, it's all available if you want to play. You know, of course, you can get more perks if you play with, if you want to spend some money. You know, it's with all sorts of things. The more you want, the better it can go. But this is a blast. It is really fun. If you enjoy the books, if you enjoy the movies, you could really enjoy the game. The lore is there. You get to meet the various characters from the books. You get to run a bunch of quests, not always directly related to what they're doing, but tangential as you're running around helping them or following where they were. Where did they go? We need to find out what happened to them, etc., etc. And it's a blast. I really do like it. And let's see what else. Oh, the questing bits, little things as you go through. You'll find stuff and you go, oh yes. For example, in the Fellowship, there's a piece where a fox, as the four hobbits are leaving the Shire really quietly, there's a fox who mentions, oh, that's really strange to see hobbits this far out of the Shire. You can actually find that fox in the Shire, and it's very, very interesting seeing how well the lore has been preserved. Everything that's here had to be okayed to say, yes, this is lore, this will work. For example, we've got horses. At the very beginning, you just ran everywhere, or you took stable masters to everywhere, and then they said, let's open up the ability for people to ride horses. Because, of course, you know, people rode horses in Lord of the Rings, that's the way it goes. But you can't ride horses inside of the Mines of Moria. You know, that just doesn't make sense. For one thing, they took Bill the pony and sent him away. Says the Mines of Moria is no place for a pony. But they really wanted some riding capabilities there, and so they read the lore and realized, oh, there is a discussion in there of goats, that the dwarves would ride and use goats as pack animals and horse equivalents. They took that to the Lord of the Rings people that owned the franchise and said, look, right here, Tolkien's words, goats. And so when you're riding around in Moria, you can actually use goats. It is available for that, and you know, this is the way it works. Anyway, I love this. I've been playing this, like I said, for over 10 years. It's not everybody's cup of tea. You know, Daniel's going, not really interested in Lord of the Rings. You don't have to be. There's plenty of other things. I keep teasing people on the FTOG Discord channel because they're playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. And I'm saying, fine, go ahead and play and enjoy that. I find this to be plenty fun for me and enjoy this a ton. And I tease them, call them geeks and nerds. I'm just as geeky and nerdy about Lord of the Rings as they are about Final Fantasy. Anyway, I think I've rattled on enough and done a bunch of quests. I need to probably pick one of the regions, elf, the elf, dwarf, hobbit, or human, and go ahead and figure out which one of these I want to start leveling through. I'm already level 9. Every 12 hours I can go through the hobbit hole, and that will just blow through a bunch of these levels really, really fast. But I'll start to maybe once a week or every other week. I'll do a chunk where we'll stream together and pick one of the area and just do some of the quests and just continue on that and see if we can get my little Warden here leveled up and visit each of the areas. Anyway, here, let's spin around and say goodbye. Anyway, I really, really appreciate you guys hanging around with me in the stream and seeing a little bit of stuff of going on with Lord of the Rings here, and I enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you again for the comments in the stream and the chats, and I appreciate it lots and lots, and you guys are fantastic. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing a little Lord of the Rings online, and you can too, if you want to, and it's free. Thanks for watching. Bye.